She's been fixing the road all morning. She gets a little close to the edges and makes me pretty nervous. She gets upset if I tell her. Not much. She does a very good job with this. She got a lot of those humps out of there. Filled in all the low spots. It looks nice. I got all of these top boards in, I got all of these corners braced, all of these braces shot onto the walls all the way around, so that it holds this from expanding out since we took these off, and all of these top boards I put on so that we can stop the spread.
Stop the spread. Sounds like COVID.
So I mean, we're doing pretty good. We need to get used in these couple, and then we're to the end one and ready to go. I think if I can get all of this done and it's like the majority of it is done and the user in, he's gonna be fine with the inspector.
You're not gonna try to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but I think it's more important to get the use in at the top bars, because somebody's not, you can't just not pour the end of the wall. People would try not to put the use in, so that, you know, the engineer's going to care more about that if he sees that I'm doing a really good job and I'm just about finished. Whereas if he sees that I've done everything but put no use in, he's not going to trust me.
So where do we have use right now?
I think those are good anyway. We have use in these first two sections and those first two sections.
In there?
In there, yes. So we need use this one and this one and this one, and I'm getting ready to finish this one right now, are all with the top rebar and tied.
Okay.
Ready for use. So then we just have the end.
Okay. I mean, we can even almost fit it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're doing
Oh, but
good.
we need also to put the actual ICF in, huh?
I think we'll be fine.
So I need to start dropping some use?
Yeah, I mean, you can maybe help me put this rebar in, because the other ones weren't so efficient without you holding up on the end. It was kind of hard, like I slid in 3 sections of rebar, you know?
Oh, okay.
I had to cut all the rebar while I was gone, while you were gone too.
Okay.
We do need to get a couple more. I ran out of ram set nails, the ones that go into the concrete. That one only has 1 and that one has none. I mean, we'll see how much we can drop over here and backfill over
He
here.
Doesn't care about that, right?
No, he doesn't care about that. We just need to get the top bar in and the user round.
Okay.
He'll be happy with it. I think he's doing a good play.
Oh, so we're passing the next rebar now? Ow! Oh, is he gonna care about the middle?
I don't think so, and I think I'm pretty optimistic about the whole thing.
What happened, honey? Did we pass? Woohoo!
Last cement inspection. flat work doesn't need inspected.
Yeah. I mean, okay, that was the engineering. Then tomorrow we have the inspector, but you say he doesn't care if the engineer signs it off?
Yeah, he signed off the paper, so we're good. Exciting.
Exciting! Now we actually have to finish it. Because we have not finished. How did he not even say anything about this?
Because he could tell we're doing it. This is what I'm saying. If you do a good job, he doesn't care. He knows you're going to finish it nice.
Yeah. I say let's leave it. Let's pour it as it is.
Fill this with dirt.
Uh-huh. Fill everything with dirt. Let's not even call it concrete. He was a super nice guy. And really, almost every time he's inspected it, we were not done and he signed it. Which I don't know if it's a good thing. A good or a bad thing, I guess. Are we having our celebratory lunch?
Yeah. Our fancy dinner at our celebration.
Oh.
Look at my arms.
All that has been oh my god. Well, you're getting tougher for sure.
We're hurting, brother.
All that has been motivating Mitch all day is to come sit out here in these random picnic tables and what?
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
You just sit here and the air's blowing and you look around, people driving by. It's just nice.
Is this better than being at the lot where you have the nice...
No, but if I'm sitting on the
view
lot,
and nobody's driving by.
I just will want to work. Here, I can't work. I have to spend 45 minutes and just relax. On the lot, I'll sit for 5 seconds and then I'll work again.
There's a word for that.
What?
For not being like able to stop working.
What is it?
I don't know. There's got to be a word for that.
Amazing. Best husband ever. Huh?
Is that the word?
One of them. What do you got to say? We should know what we want in the city times.
Oh yeah, because we might spend like 3 hours here. Are we almost ready?
We're almost ready. It's nice, huh?
Was I pouring the dirt slow enough?
Yeah, you did a very good job.
I didn't want to like break any of the ICFs.
Yeah, no, you did a good job.
I saw some like spots like here where I like hit it a little with a rock. I mean, sometimes there's just a big rock.
Yeah, and it's very strong stuff. I'm very impressed with how much you can like beat it around. This way, it will be very easy to like walk along the side and like pour, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of having all these like mountains.
I mean, now that you move the excavator too, it feels like there's so much space back there to like turn around. And these too, he kind of cut this even more today.
Yeah, I cut a ton out of here today, and tomorrow I'll clean it up now that I got it all out of here with the skid steer.
Yeah, just to be a little straighter.
Yeah, like this piece is really steep, and just kind of grade this and get the extra dirt. We can always use more dirt, why not like clean that hill up and make it nice. And
yeah,
I only did it for the cement truck to be able to pull around it first, because last time we had a lot of trouble and we had to pour so much that, I mean, we need 4 cement trucks in here. We can't have him taking like 20 minutes to back up.
Are we gonna backfill even more, or that's about it so that it has space to open?
Yeah. Right here I want to leave because I want to throw a conduit under there. I was thinking today that if we don't put a conduit out, and I'll just leave this open the whole time.
Oh, for electric.
So that we can hook electric. Otherwise we gotta like dig next to the building.
What about the heat?
He doesn't need anything. I mean a pipe, but we'll probably just bring it in through the sidewall. It doesn't need to go underground.
Ah.
It depends where we end up putting the tank, but I don't know. I thought about throwing in just a couple of random PVCs underneath just to have in the future, but for what and where, and I mean you could do it all day long and maybe still not have the right one, so generally it's getting nicer. I just put the pieces of plywood in here, the 8-foot or 8-inch pieces just to hold it separated, and then I'll fill it with dirt to hold the plywood in place, and then pour the concrete in between. And then we don't have to build crazy forms, otherwise we'd have to have really thick plywood and put braces across there inside of it.
Wait, how are you gonna backfill them?
With the excavator.
Huh?
With the excavator.
Ah, okay.
I'll just scrape right there and it will just like fall in.
Okay.
And then that will flatten out already.
Yeah.
So we'll have half of that already flattened while I do this. It's kind of nice. We're like half the backfilling's done.
Yeah. I just got to the lot. It's a Monday. We don't know when we're gonna pour because it depends on other people's schedule. I've been a little busy all day.
Wednesday, brother.
We're pouring Wednesday?
Pouring Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
Access coming tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
New installer coming for sure.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know. We'll probably try to find one more person at least.
Me?
I think you should film.
I'm probably gonna put it somewhere and he will
Yeah,
film.
and you can help a little too. But I don't know. It might rain too. There's a 50% chance of rain.
What's it done today, honey?
Look, this one's nice and straight at the beginning.
Oh, that's the one
That's
with
where
the sandpit, huh?
Yeah, that's where the sandpit ends and goes to.
Then what drunk man made the rest of it?
Well, I'm trying to use the old boards, and then I said no more. I'm gonna go get 2 more sheets of plywood because that stuff is like $20 a piece. It's not worth spending 3 hours trying to get that freaking thing straight. These are also a little crooked, but they're fine for what they are.
I mean, they're following the rebar.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend hours straightening them. They're just tying the thing together. I'll straighten them a little as I backfill with the excavator. I'll just slide dirt in to push them side to side.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, nailed together, and then I figured out the best way to do this now, so that we can just hold it apart, and if we need to push anywhere, we can just come to one of these, and then it holds both sides and straight. So I think that's the best way, because I tried to put the 2x4s 50 different ways to make them straight, but 2 crookeds never make it straight apparently, so we just had to come up with a new plan. I was just looking at the bolt pattern so that I can mark them and not put any woods in the way.
Does the inspector need to see those?
No, I was going to like start making them.
Yeah.
Well, I have the plates already.
Okay.
So just put them on and set them in and make sure they're gonna work. But unless I have all of them ready, then I won't do it. I mean, I think we're pretty good for the inspector except the ground.
The ground?
Yeah, the ground that has to go over here. But I called him this morning, he didn't answer, and I left a message and he hasn't called back yet. I don't know. I think either way is probably fine. I read some more about it this morning and it says the same thing Brock said. You can either use 1/2-inch rebar or bigger, which we have bigger, and just tie it together and leave a stub out, so we can just make one little angle and put it in and tie it, because it says it's counted as continuous if it's tied together.
Okay.
So that would be the easiest and cheapest and fastest.
Okay.
But I wanted to make sure he's not going to get here and deny us and then we miss concrete because of it. So I called him and left a message and asked him which he prefers.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Honey?
What?
Are we pouring tomorrow?
We are trying for
What do you mean?
hoping.
What?
We have a 50% chance of rain. Never a good
Did it
sign.
rain a lot today here?
No, I mean, look, the ground.
What the hell was that?
Barely the top of the ground.
What have you done today?
Everything. Finished tying the things. I backfilled everything. I backfilled the centers and flattened them. I got all the bolts in the pallets made and marked. Those 4 are put on. That whole wall needs to move a 1/2 inch this way though.
The whole wall?
Yeah, but it's perfect.
Like the whole building or the whole wall?
Just like the bolts. We'll put the bolt pattern so it's
Oh.
twisted a 1/2 inch this way. We're not going to move anything.
Oh, okay.
Just move the bolts 1/2 inch this way. Like wall lines push that way somehow 1/2 inch. So,
And did the inspector come?
yeah, he was happy.
Did he say anything? He just said, you pass. Check. We're so nonchalant about the inspector coming at this point.
At least we have like kind of figured out the procedure. Remember the first time we like called the lady and she told us we had to get the inspector and the engineer at the same time and like coordinate that. And I was like, what?
Alright, so we just had our lunch / dinner because it's dinner time.
Dinner time.
It is 6:30. It is US dinner time. And then we're gonna do literally my least favorite thing, which is shoot, plumb, whatever word you want to use, where you use this terrible machine, which is a lot better than the one we previously had. In fact, I'm pretty sure the one we previously had we can probably sell as like an antique. And we are plumbing these little square things. What are they for?
The bolt, the columns. There's like smaller columns, not big like that one, just smaller ones that sit on this side.
So, smaller columns. That's what we're doing now. Am I using this machine for anything else, or just to line up the line and the
Just
string?
to line up the line and the string.
Okay, you need to move it a little to the right, like a scooch.
What? A little to what right?
This
Your right?
Yeah.
The whole thing. There's a
What?
dot here and a dot behind.
Oh, I'm only seeing
Which,
one.
by my thumb, are you?
I am in the further back one. Wait, no, I'm for sure only seeing one. Where
Do you
is
see
it?
my thumb? Do you see my thumb now? Do you see the black line?
I see one black line. Oh, yes. Now I have to see those lines all the way down there.
Yeah. You just like lift, don't twist anything, just lift straight up and
I can barely see the close ones.
you can adjust.
I've got my eyes tested, don't laugh. I have perfect vision. The rest of you are just some weird creatures I can see at night.
Yeah.
Nice little quick plumbing session.
What?
Hi everyone, I just got back to the lot. Mitch is still there finishing up some but putting like the bolts in that we were plumbing earlier. It was a little chilly today, so I had to go a little earlier. Tomorrow is finally concrete day. We're pouring, so hopefully we've done everything right, because you can't go back from concrete. I don't know if you can, but you don't want to go back from concrete. So we're just excited to get that started and make it look like a building is going to be there one day.